Salute, my Tiger Tribe family, elevating higher and higher through the use and practice of self-discipline. It's your guy, it's your man, Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle, back with another video. Before I get it in, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Leave your comments, but no beta comments, no simp comments, only real comments and real questions if you have them. And, just let me know how the video has assisted you on your journey. Uh, I'm going to talk about creating tension between a woman to get her to become attracted to you. Giving space is pretty much the long and short of attraction between men and women. There's no big secret. I've done a million videos about this. I did a video the other day about this, which I said I wouldn't do anymore, but I find myself continually doing these videos because they're helpful, obviously. And so the major thing that you want to do is create space between, you want to create tension by giving a woman space, giving her an opportunity to miss you. That's how you get a woman to become attracted to you. And now the real wisdom on this is that every woman will not be attracted to you. You can't have every woman, you can't get every woman that you want. You cannot have every woman that you want. Every woman's not going to like you. There's millions and billions of women in the world. Sometimes you got to charge it to the game. Sometimes you want a woman, she's just not feeling you. You could be the smoothest, you could create space, you can create tension, you could have all the secrets to attraction, but that particular woman is just not into you. Then on the other hand, she may be. So that's why you have to continually practice these methods and then eventually in life you gain some leverage on what works for you and your personality. When it comes to attraction, women, yes, they like alphas, or I should say dominant masculine men. They like, but it has to be a natural thing. It's not you going to the doctor, get shot up with steroids, and then go to the tanning bed for 3 hours and throw some suntan oil to get the sun glistening off you when you throw water in your hair and comb your hair back to look like some pretty boy. It's not that. It's some of that, but it's not all of that. Because women can tell when you're faking. Women are attracted women are attracted to an authentic man, meaning that is if he's aloof, if he's just an a-hole, he's authentically that. He's not copying somebody or trying to portray himself as an aloof, conceited guy, and he's really not that way. Women can see through that. Being aloof, being aloof and just like having that no care type vibe, that has to be a natural thing that's on you. That has to be inside your personality. It almost has to come through your bloodline. It has to come through your bloodline. There's ways to obtain a personality and an attitude like that. If you just not that guy. If you just some nice guy, and you could be a nice guy, you can be a nice guy and still have an aloofness or a confident, or what some people perceive as a conceited vibe about you. You can still be chill and nice, and you don't have to be a complete a-hole. But what I'm trying to say is attracting women is going to work better for you when you're authentic. Attracting women you're going to be more successful when you're just yourself. These things that we're telling you in the videos, and like you hear other guys, like the red pill and blue pill, and you have so many communities online, and I mean, we as men, we're lucky because we have all this information at our disposal. So you have to seek out and search what type of methods work for you and your personality. Like I said, if you're kind of a laid back kind of timid type nice guy, whatever. If that's just how you are, that's just how you are. You can still attract women, but it's just going to depend upon the type of woman. You know, you can, like I said earlier, you can fake it and listen to alpha male tapes and watch these alpha male red pill coaches, and but if it's not in you, you're gonna have a hard time getting the results that these guys are getting because they're just naturally that way. A lot of them are faking too. You know who you are. I don't have to call names. You know who you are. If you're not a true red pillar or you're not a true dominant alpha dude, don't fake it. But every man has masculinity in them. You just have to activate those things. Again, it doesn't mean you have to be an a-hole and just go knock the hell out of some. You walk out your house in the morning, you just kicking trees down and punching your car windows out. It doesn't mean that. It means that you utilize you apply and utilize the wisdom and the knowledge that you're gaining from these different teachers, these different men with these different personalities, and you can just apply them. But don't be a fake copy, uh, pseudo type dude. Don't be no pseudo dude. Be who you really are, but apply the knowledge. Women have different things that they like in men, but pretty much women have a across the board they have a because of evolution and genetics they have a common trait about them. They pretty much like masculine dudes. You know, I mean that's just a thing they like. I mean, women like rough, rugged dudes. That's just naturally that way. These dudes just these rough cats. You know, just how it is. That no care personality. They're like that. I'm not. I'm telling you because I'm that way. I'm not claiming to be some rough, dingy, dusty ass dude with some beat up Timberland. I'm not that dude. I have my own personality, but I'm very aloof. Not just with women, but with people. It's just how I am. I mean, I try not to be an a hole, but I mean I hear that I'm a. People tell me that a lot. That I'm just an a hole dude, or that I don't. I just don't care. You know, but I mean in business that can work against you because in business you have to deal with people. When you exchange money, you have to deal with people. When you're getting money, you have to deal with people. So it can work against you if you're on the business side of life, if you're dealing in business, but it can work for you when it comes to women. Women like it. They're attracted to it. It's something about a dude that don't care that turns women on. I'm telling y'all what it is. I'm talking from experience. It's something not about not caring that turns women on. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're a cat like me, who women perceive as aloof or conceited, I mean, even a lot of dudes. I mean, another downside is you're gonna get a lot of men that want to challenge you because they're intimidated by you. Your aloofness can intimidate other men, so you got to be ready to get down if necessary. But when it comes to women, when you're aloof, when you have a no care attitude, you naturally give women space, and that's what attracts them. That's what they like. When you don't care, when you have an aloof attitude, you deal with women in increments. You know how, I mean, it's a natural flow. You're not blowing them up all the time on the text. You're not blowing them up all the time on the IG or the Facebook. You all in the inbox. You're in the DMs telling them how beautiful they are. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Liking a billion of their pictures. When you aloof, when you got an alpha vibe about you, a dominant masculine vibe, you just don't care, man. Yeah, I mean, you find more pleasure in spending time by yourself or going to the gym or hanging with your boys if if you got a squad like that, some true dudes that you can kick it with and do other things besides think about women. That attracts them to you. When you're working on yourself and when you're doing other activities with, other guys or your friends or whatever, that's you give women space that way. And that creates tension, which attracts them to you. It's a messed up game. That's just how it is. There ain't no secret. There's no secret formula. You don't have to pay $29.95 a month for my e-course or some whack ass um Patreon page. No, ain't zero fee. Zero fee. The only price you got to pay is you have to put in the work. You have to apply. You don't have to be out here subscribing. I mean, if you do that, if you there's some dating coaches out here that you truly trust. I mean, do that. Help them. Each one teach one. It's a business. I get that, but I'm telling you what the long and short of it is. What the main secret is, and I've said it in all of my videos. Work on you. Be more concerned about you than you are a woman. Even if you're married. A lot of marriages die. A lot of that fire burns out. That passion and that fire burns out in marriages because you got a thirsty ass dude that's on his wife 24/7. Hey, where you going? Hey, let me see your phone. This and that. You smother her. She becomes less attracted to you, and over time and time that unattractiveness builds up because of your smothering her. You're always wanting to be around. You got cameras on her. A lot of you dudes, a lot of you cats are putting PIs on your girl and all that, tracking them to see what they're doing. If you got to go through all that, you look, man. When you're more concerned about you and building your qualities as a man, women are going to be more attracted to you. Your wife or your significant other, your girlfriend or whatever, she's going to become more attracted to you when she sees you pull away from her. That's the game, man. That's the game. You have to create. You have to give women time to miss you. Just like any superhero. You guys got to read and study. I mean, just like a superhero. You show up, you do your gig, do it well, and then you bounce out. Give her time to miss you a little bit. Don't be on her every day. You got to give her space. That's going to create more attraction. But when you show up, you got to show up like a man. When you come around, when you come inside of, when you come in her presence, when you guys get together, you have to make a statement, meaning you have to do something to, you have to razzle dazzle her. Even if it's just a movie, even if y'all are just kicking it, even if your conversation, you guys are talking about things that she's interested in. When you are around her, you got to razzle dazzle her. You get in, then get out. Give her some space to miss you and to think about that impact that you just made on her. And she's going to be even more attracted to you. That's the game. That's how it goes. That's how they miss you. That's how they start liking you. That's how they start getting on you. That's how women fall in love with men too. But you got to know the game. You got to apply the game. Utilize it. Let me know how it's working for you. Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle. Love you, cats. Stay fresh. I'll see you guys in the next video.